This is the third version of 3 different introductions to Great Brain Training. If you've not watched the first 2 versions, please stop and watch them first, as it can make quite a difference in how you watch this one. In this video, the focus is on your purpose and your brain's purpose. And with this focus, you may agree why Great Brain Training is so important for you specifically, but also for all of us. Before moving on here, I have a request to make. And that's for you to open your mind and open it wide, because I shall be mentioning some pretty big topics, and your brain doesn't really like big topics. As a matter of fact, the brain doesn't like open minds because they're too much trouble and too much work. The brain likes automation. It wants you to be a robot and does everything it can to turn you into a robot. Now I have a second request to make. For the next several minutes, work with me. Work hard with me. Burn the ideas I mentioned into your brain. Fire them up. Get emotional. Make these ideas real to your brain so that it knows that you're serious. It's not going to just discard what's important to you. Before I stated that the purpose of Great Brain Training is mindfulness, but that's not the final purpose. Yes, it's nice to be walking around mindfully, but what then? What does being mindful do? Research has shown, and I'm confident that a lot more research will be done, proving that mindfulness brings all kinds of benefits, such as health and a longer life. But here's the clincher. Mindfulness empowers you to achieve your full potential and help make the world a better place. Great Brain Training is about both, because your full potential and a better world are connected. Here's something else that's important to emphasize. Great Brain Training is a general phrase. It's about a process that puts you in full charge of all your brain powers. Great Brain Training is not about our program. It's about anybody using their brain to move toward their full potential. Remember what I said about being mindful and working hard, because what I'm going to say next, for many of you, the brain doesn't want to hear or consider. And that is that every human being wants to be true to self and move toward full positive potential. Frankly, for many, that idea is painful. And here's something else to know about the brain, which is that the brain will work twice as hard to avoid something negative or painful rather than move toward something positive. How do we know that nearly all of us want what I just stated? Well, this has come from an Australian nurse who for many years talked with a special group of people who had lived a long life, most of them, and knew that death was coming soon. And they told us what they wanted most from life. And we also noticed from the tiny acorn that has the potential to grow into a strong, mighty oak tree. And all life's creatures, because all life is designed to move toward its full potential within the circumstances that it finds itself. We humans have 2 big advantages. We have a better ability to make choices, and we have a better ability to cooperate. We can change our circumstances. That's how your full potential and a better world are connected. So it comes down then to making your brain your friend. And that's not a simple challenge, and it's not an easy challenge. And it's nearly impossible to do by yourself. Have you been watching this video mindfully? Have you been looking at it from different perspectives and with different levels of interpretation? Do you recognize the challenges, but even more the opportunities that come from Great Brain Training? Please review the information that's listed below, and I want to thank you for watching. Let's look forward to working together.